Totally not horrendously late because I was spacing out and then suddenly realized, oh wait, check-ins are supposed to close. At stream updates. Strato 70 real. Yeah. First up on our gamer list is Nyemverchan versus Briodas. I am definitely very coherent right now. Strammed. Well, we did not spell stream the Strams in staff chat. Nope. Let me open chat because I'm a good streamer. Okay. I abide by the streamer rules of talking to chat. Okay. Let me ask for warm-up. Warm-up is real. You know, we have a pretty small bracket today. You know what else is true? What else is true is that this is top 8, because haha, 5 people, huh? So, you know. Oh my god, I still have to... I was like, I want different sound effects. So I guess you're gonna have to suffer through this, because I totally didn't have the time to freaking replace them back to what they're supposed to be. Any Tetra Online fans? I mean, besides the whole like combo sending absolutely nothing, I found the game quite enjoyable. When I played its playtest in SAI, mine's cool. I did not show that on stream at all, so yeah, you're just gonna have to take my word for it that yeah, that Brillat is what. Well, it's a word, so it doesn't count. Hot take. Combos sending garbage is actually good for the sake of defense, because I feel like without it, it's just complete offense with stacky games. If you want to just punish forward, then just don't have it scale as high with singles. Bionis gets out pressured and topped out first. AA. Like, seriously, like, singles you can get all the way to like 20 combo. Doubles it's only 10. That's literally half. All you have to do is just nerf singles in combo, and that's literally it. Nyemverchan with a significant backback. It does break. Oh, Reload, is this such an unfortunate situation to be caught off guard in? Doesn't have the piece to complete the TSD right as the spike came in. Oh no. Somebody say MKO? Everyone canceled Q99 on Twitter for saying an overused joke. It's not even my Twitter handle, but you know. Fractal? That's not an STSD, Nyamber. Bit of a 180 boomerang skim. for the fix, though Yamberchan is still on the downstack and cannot survive this pressure from Briladas, finding the punish. There's something about, like, Tetra Online, well, not necessarily Tetra Online, Tetris Esports, all of the incarnations. The sounds just, I don't know, they're delicious, okay? I can eat them for breakfast. Like the doo-doo-doo, and then the boy, I don't know. Oh, Violatus unfortunately doesn't quite have multiplier combo there. Look, I'm yapping, okay? Don't mention it. That second PC, Violatus with the tank. It does work out for him. Managing to get all the way back down, but Amber is A-okay. You win mid-game. With a bit of a tank there. Both players extremely clean, though. Amber with the advantage with that convert here. Goddess is down stacking just fine. And Yamber-chan does, in fact, break. Goddess kind of forced on the down stack here, but it's fine, it's fine. Looking a bit of anti-9-0 association, can't help with. And that is an awkward JP from Briladas, Yamberchan. Fortunately, can't really, doesn't, well, not really can't, more like doesn't have it right now, you know? That's very, very high up. Yamberchan didn't have any pressure to send, but simply tanks and sends it back. Trash. You know, I wonder if Tetrio players are raccoons, especially the plonkers, because they eat trash to top out their opponent. Oh no, not the an opener. Unfortunate. Any 6-3 fans? No, nobody said 6-3, you say? As promo appears out of nowhere, cracking the... What else is made before is made of besides ceramics? The marble? Isn't that just ceramics though? I don't know, I'm not a... The wood. It doesn't have the same ring to it though. It's just like one syllable. SMH. The plywood. What is plywood even? Never mind. You know, it's just a bit of a risky upstack here. Going up this game out of that fractal, and Yamberchan is going to take advantage. Amberdoodle with the lead significantly. There's a pretty big seed gap between 2 and 3. There's a bit of a less one for seeds 1 and 2, but Flying Diarrhea is, well, Flying Diarrhea, any Sharky fans, so, you know, we'll see how that pans out. Not managing to downstack. You know what else is downstacking? I don't know. Nothing is. Downstack got canceled on Twitter. What is Amberdoodle stack? Okay, Yamberchan. Yamberchan, unfortunately, going to drop their toast while running to school in true anime girl fashion. Also, a bit of backtrack that has to break. Amberdoodle can keep back-to-back. Unfortunately, misdrops that flow. Going to force a break here, giving the room for Briladas to try and find this way out. Amberchan sets up a bit of a spike. Unfortunately, doesn't have enough material to find any more pressure currently. Going to shift back to a more neutral board state. Nice multiplier. Mm, the queen is flying. Not quite, defecation flying quite yet, but we'll see that in time. Fortunately, a bit too slow on the down stack there. Happens to the best of us. And by the best of us, I mean me. And actually, that's a lie. I'm not even the best of us. I'm probably the worst of us. You see, clearly, this has been a streak of commentator narcissism happening in the Tetrio community. The back-to-back pressure unfortunately catches Pilates off guard. I mean, is the no guard skill really worth it? Like, you can miss, but your opponent can't miss either. Pokemon reference? Like sure, you can't miss drop, but your opponent can't miss drop either. Is that, like, better or worse? I guess it depends on the player. I'm sure Wessel would love that. A bit of canceling from Brilanas to stay in a pretty good position. Doodle with the convert. Looking for another one here. Unfortunately breaks. You don't have two Z pieces. Copes, you suffer. I'm honest, I'm going back down. This is clean. Number Chan just down sacking. This managed to make Viladas a bit more cheesy. Ooh, but the perfect cut copy from Viladas. Ooh, that was delicious. But Number Chan with the convert. Also just down sack there though, so no murderous intents happening concurrently. Not concurrently. Concurrently means happening at the same time. Well, I guess both players are playing at the same time. Isn't that the whole point of Tetrio 1v1? Anyways. I am not yapping, people, I swear. Ooh, all the pressure being sent. Giolano's trying to downstack, but unfortunately, it's just the burst from Yamper-chan. Sheesh, that is just out-pressured. Switching over to that Ice 3 with the pressure right now. The pounds per square inch piling on Riladas, bringing Yamper-chan to match point. PSI is such an imperial unit of measurement though, like, I know I'm American, but like, come on. Ooh, the eye misdrop from Aerodoodle. Riladas looking for that pressure, building up the back-to-back. Aerodoodle is defending for now though. Ooh, Riladas unfortunately kind of lost a bit of momentum there. Maybe an awkward placement or a misdrop. I wasn't looking, sorry. Yeah, we're a bit of a risky situation. The TSS mishold, but it's fine, it's fine. Gets out of it and cheeses Brios in the process. He is now forced to downstack for some free lasagna and manages to find that multiplier. Yammer-chan with the back-to-back. That is a convert, but not a tenable one to keep continuing. But does manage to find the clean again. Very detergenty. Any 8-1ers? This is so dumb. Okay, that does convert perfectly. Nice, count to 6. Do not STST. I said, in futility, as Amberdoodle manages to break back to back. It's fine though, this game into TSD would probably be worth it, because doesn't exactly have the pressure right now. That is not for Mino's eye, unfortunately. And the counter spike with the combo is going to be enough to kill. Yamber-chan is going to move on to Winners Finals 11-2. Anyways, gamers, let me write that down. Also, hi Deep. Why I don't even remember what I said. Why am I getting humming 16 thinks? I don't like this. I just yap. I yap too much. You know, you know, you know who else yaps too much? Um, Actually, I don't. I mean, the closest I can think of to me yapping on solo comms is Hello Cat, maybe. I don't really watch enough commentator. Uh, my brain. Anyways, let me write down the other score, 7-0 for Kuroto. And with that, we're going to move on to our other winners semis. Kuroto versus Sharkry. Kuro... Shark... Oh, no. And then we have Briodas and Lucas after this. Just get my ducks in order again. My ducks are back in order. Ordered by how orangey their bills are. I don't know. I mean, you would think height, but we here at Hummingbird Nest are not heightist. Yapper dude. What? Okay, Amber Doodle. This one's for all the haters out there. All of those who think it's cool to sit back in the safety of their mother's basement and make clips of my videos and talk shit about me out there on the internet. You little fuckers have no idea the life I've lived. 41 years working professionally with horses. 30 of those spent as a remote wilderness guide. I did shit on a daily basis that would make you bitches piss yourself. I stood down 9 grizzly bears charges in my life. I'm not even gonna question where that's gonna come from. Um, what indeed? What? Okay. I may have swore, but it was okay because it was clearly redeemed, and I am an innocent cat, and do not swear otherwise. Anyways, let me bring up a certain screen. We have Kudo C4 there. Let me double check something. IIRC. Yep. I love double checking. It's always nice to double check people. And flying diary. That name. That name. Anyways. Boo boo doo. Oh my god, Lucas posted it in Tedo chat too. Warm up. Looks like we are in fact having warm up. We have Strider versus Strider. I mean, 2 Tetrio players gonna sound effects their way into the 6 line from Flying Diarrhea. Kuro with the really quicky 4 PPS 9-0, and it's going to kill. Oh my god. I think there's like, what, like 3 teaspoons in that? Yeah, it was a pretty efficient 9-0, all things considered. At 4 PPS, yeah, it's dangerous if you're not prepared, but maybe the players are not prepared after warm-up. Who knows? I certainly don't. Oh, Tatrio, please be nice. We're seeing some initial pressure from Kuro with the DT for Flying Diarrhea, but unfortunately, the misdrops is going to lead Kuro into the first point. I don't think lead is the correct verb there, but like whatever. Both players do break back to back, and we are now into mid game as defined by Nino Muncher. Flying area of the parapet into another one. Tis D style. Kuro with the down stacks, doing it just fine over here. Down stacking. Flying area maintaining that back to back, has a perfect count to 6, flonks it even. And Kuro unfortunately cannot get that T-spin off, but has the perfect Q in order to survive that. And has the speed in order to keep it up. Flying Diary is keeping his back-to-back. This is super scary. You have to skim J there, and even if you do, I feel like Flying Diary's momentum was just too great at that point anyways. Classic Kuro LST. Flying Diary is going to immediately go on the down stacky to try and catch Kuro off guard. Kuro with the, what was that, parapet into float? Crazy. Flying area, that is not how you keep back to back. Kuro going to fire off a bit. Into the count of 4. Definitely feel like Flying Area is on the offense here right now. Kuro is getting to the clean. Keeping up very nicely. Especially consider the TR diff. I mean, if you are like really into one playstyle, it's kind of very polarizing. Like, you either just absolutely destroy that person, or you get rolled, even if they're like lower ranked than you. To add on to that, in my opinion, Kuro is pretty underranked. You know, like Sir, the performs well in tourneys, not necessarily as good as Yale. We'll see how this pans out though. Flying is in the lead, finds a dono, but Kuro with the combo, able to get out of that situation with a really nice recovery, but it doesn't break Flying Diarrhea's back-to-back. This is a scary situation. Flying Diarrhea is forced to break there, too greedy, and Kuro is able to live through it all. Really nice defense. Like offense, but like a, you know, the article that's definitive, not unspecific. I forgot how grammar works. Never mind. Anyways. Kuro, again, forcing the downside as Flying Diarrhea builds up a pretty big back-to-back. That is a C-spin into a bit of a flow as CSD, yeah. Fini. Flying Diarrhea, a gagne. 1 round. 8 more to go. Sorry, I spoke French. Sign the position now to have French comms. Real. I'd probably be like, the moment, I don't know, someone who actually speaks French, like, I don't know, Dormy just like pops in chat, and I just get lambasted in a bunch of French insults. Because of how bad my French is. Yeah, I'm sorry to any native French speakers, I'm sorry. Pressure from Flying Diarrhea. Crew was able to barely survive though. Really nice survival. Really utilizing that stridey speed in order to get through this tough situation. Pioneer did break at one point. That is a Yoshi hero. Unfortunately, that is going to require a break from Flying Diarrhea because of that misdrop. It's not like Kuro really has anything at this point, so we're going to see a basic reset in the offensiveness of both players. Flying Diarrhea builds back up again. Kuro, again, sticking to defense. I don't fault them, especially against a top player. Really waiting for that moment to strike, you know? Like, the moment where that happens. Kuro with their second point, not out of this quite yet. I mean, I wish I could get Techmino sound effects, but they're like, whoa. The thing that makes it good is that they have, like, the TSS, TSD, and TST all have different sound effects, and it's super satisfying. I am not enough of a music graph enthusiast to set that up. Ooh, Kuroto, again, Fanguria kind of caught up stacking. Kuroto even had a TSD perfect clean convert there to close it out, but it wasn't needed. Fanguria with a nice little mini to keep back to back. Kuro does break in order to get down. Fanguria with a really nice convert there. I love that foresight with the TSD after the first TSD. Fanguria with a classic 6-3, almost ST style even. Well, 3-6, but you know, that's actually a 7-2. Don't listen to me, I lie. Yeah, you do lie. Oh my god, shut up, me. It's okay though, because Fanguria does manage to get down. Kuro does put on the pressure again. Probably going to have to break somewhere soon because of those. There might have been a convert there. Finds another one, but breaks afterwards anyways. Probably not worth it. I think I agree with that sentiment, as Kuro finds a really nice bounce stack into a dono, forcing Diarrhea on the complete defensive. Ooh, but Flying Diarrhea is managing to make it through, especially with his fast speed, and manages to get into a LST style perfect convert to catch Kuro on the counter spike, taking the lead once again. Any DT fans? You know, DT cannon clearly means double time cannon. I don't know what anyone else is on, but ooh, find out if the perfect convert. Nice cut copy. Kuroto on their way down though. They're making this work. Bit of a rough situation. Oh, that's 2 T dependencies and 1 T piece. Flying Diarrhea with a bit more of a lead now. I need Kirby 1-up sound effects enthusiasts. Actually, never mind, I said it. I don't want to be sued by Nintendo. Oh, unfortunate situation for Kuro. Either misdrop or misplace, I wasn't looking, but either way, unfortunately, not gonna pan out. Also a bit of cheese. Any lasagna enjoyers? I could give you Garfield's number, but like... Kuro putting on the pressure, not quite PV. That would have been absolutely hilarious. I think that was survivable at that point though. Like, you have to be going at like 6 PPS for that to kill. Ooh, Fanguria has so much clean right now. Firing it all off, thinking about that dono, goes for it. Okay, okay. Convert here. There's the convert. Kuro on the down stack now, not liking the situation. The counter floor is not enough to cancel all of that clean. Fanguria building the lead, showing off how he is top 10. I mean, is he top 10? I don't know. I didn't look at his stats. Chat, I'm dumb, okay? Well, Fanguria was top 10 fairly recently, and I will say top 10 material. I don't know if top 10 has moved around, but basically top 10. If he's like 11 right now, I'm going to freaking lose it, but like, I don't know. I swear that's what my instincts are telling me. My gamer instincts. You know what else my gamer instincts are telling me? That is a 4.5 PPS LST from Kuro. Perfect count to 6, but the JP's over it. Forced to break back to back. Slight misplay, and unfortunately going to cost them. Not able to get down in time either. Any MKO, that's such an MKO style stack. I don't even need to know the opener. Flying Area color clear. Opener mains. I swear, they have overtaken this game. We need to cancel them. Q99. This just in. Q99 canceled. Alas, it appears that my time existing on this plane of existence is so over. I bid thee farewell. Flying Diarrhea with the STSD. The player's keeping it relatively not back-to-back. You Flying Diarrhea with the big 17 combo for the kill. Okay. I mean, when both players are like not really on the offensive, if you can find that big bounce stack, if it's big enough, it can kill because no one really has cancel power available. They're stuck down stacking, you know? Anyways, I totally make sense. I'm not a top player. Don't listen to me. Oh, Flying Diarrhea! Eyepiece misdraw, that doesn't skim. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Nice fix. He's forced on defensive here as Kuro does build up though. Finds the 9-0 convert. Oh, with those misdrops! That's just death. Oh, or is it? I'm wrong. I'm very happy to be wrong in this scenario. Kuro with the amazing survival, but I don't think it's going to be enough with the back-to-back that Flying Diarrhea was building. And he takes it 11-3. Oh my days. Bleh. Flying doo-doo pressure. So true, Nyamber-chan. Good thing you didn't play off stream. Let me update the bracket. Brilatas Lucas up now. After this, you do winners final. I'm so confused right now. You do that, and then again. No, this doesn't seem right. No, wait, no, you do winners. Why don't I remember how top 8's supposed to work? I mean, it might be better to do that than that. I don't know, I'll just... No, I think winners finals is next. IRC... I am totally coherent, people. Next up, we have Lucas and Dracon versus Brilatas. Boop -a-doop. I will say, everyone here is X rank. Any X rankers? Well, everyone in the tourney at least. Chat, we're not having warm-up. Chat, we're too cool for warm-up. Chat, please validate my feelings. Chat. Any MKO fans? Sheesh. I'm getting right into the swing of things. Gosh, a bit of an oopsie, but nothing a skin TSZ can fix. Kind of a slower paced game compared to the other one with 2 Striders. Ooh, unfortunately, Lucas doesn't have a good defense there. Unfortunate Q for that specific stack. Youch. MKO PC from Lucas into Improf. Opting to cancel there. Lotus going back down with this back-to-back. Manages to out-pressure Lucas. God, it feels weird being so used to commentating like really fast gameplay. This is what commentating HN Weekly does to an Emma. Like normally it's like, oh, it's way too fast for me, but I'm like, if you're below 3 PPS, like unfortunately, unfortunate situation for Lucas. I just said unfortunate twice. It happens to the best of us. And like when the thing, like you get sent garbage and then nothing can spin where it was supposed to go, you know? You hate to see it. Like I swear, SMH, I'm so used to commentating fast gameplay. You better have me on for TWC 2025. This is a threat. No, it's not. You better not have me on. I would have ruined the whole event. Got coffee from Briladas. Oh no, the misdraw. Even then, that would have been forced waste tie, so I'm not sure it mattered. TSS over of all time. Nice dono. To be honest, keeping the back-to-back, Lucas breaking it, opting for a more garbage-oriented style of play after the opening here. What? Okay, the back-to-back preservation from Pilatus, finding the count to 6 for the kill. Lucas, unfortunately, one piece away from that eye. Very unfortunate. Any PCO fans? PC? We also have it. Second PC, but Lucas is sent garbage. Finds a coffee though. Josh with the counter spike. Classic PCO counter. It looks like it's gonna work this time. Alba special non-junk variation. It has been ages. Oh my god, it's the freaking dono follow-up as well. That is not an opener I've seen in a while, I'll be honest. Pretty gamer, pretty baller. Players with a bit of an upstack. Ooh, Lucas does have the perfect convert here, though. Rialis also sees this and decides to plonk a bit. Rialis builds up the fractal. Lucas does tank a bunch of clean, though. Easily able to survive this. Ooh, but Rialis is keeping the back-to-back going, but Lucas also has a convert. Who is going to keep the offense here? Lucas with the tank and kill! Oh my god, that was some really nice timing from Lucas. Perfect garbage RNG, perfect plonking on the board. Gamer. Oh, not quite PC, unfortunate. We lost with the fractal build-up. Lucas is sent high, but gets to the clean. Ooh, be honest, cannot take a T-spin there. Too risky. Lucas is on the down stack. Rialis is currently going up. It does break, but oh, it doesn't matter. Unfortunate. Either misdrop or misplace or unfortunate situation. Yeah, stuff happens. Up stacking. To be honest, keeping it low to the board. T-spin after T-spin. Don't break here. I think I'd actually cry. Okay. Lars is not breaking at all, though. That is a perfect convert. Looking for another. Oh, that is a convert as well. And that one. Ooh, look, it's a bit of a misdrop. Finds the skim. still in this. Vilas does break back-to-back there, though. Which means Lucas is out of the weeds. Now has all this clean to work with. Kaidan into some 9-0. This does just send the clean right back for now, though. Vilas can't really build up any back-to-back pressure, though, so it's gonna be okay. Right as I say that, I've been proven wrong. Reloadus with the quick ×3 back-to-back for the kill. Alba versus PCO extended a variation into a bit of a counter spike. Lucas is going to be able to get out of this situation pretty cleanly, though. Finding a really nice convert there. Lost with a 7-2. Bit of an awkward position. Forced to break as Lucas sends. Lucas unfortunately cannot convert out of that. Ooh, finds a skim. Nice. Lost with an 8-1. Oh, that is a perfect count of 6. And a perfect convert on top of that. Ooh, but Lucas with the TSS save. Unfortunately not fast enough to take advantage of it. Oh no. Don't you love when you're like, oh my god, I had the perfect down attack and it just dies because you're too slow later? Yeah, I feel that so much. This is a bit of a situation, but does manage to skim out of it. It does have a bit of a... Not stack, does not keep back-to-back though. SMH. Ooh, with the tank on top of that fractal. If Regalis can convert here, this is looking pretty scary, but I don't think this is convertible, I'll be honest. Yeah, looking a bit too hard for that one there. Minos opting to be the one to keep the back-to-back, meanwhile Lucas opting for a more counter-spiky gameplay after the opening. Perfect 7-2 from Lucas. You love to see that garbage. Ooh, really quick and nice skim. That is such a classic. The forecasting for the convert to complete it. Regalis does break. Does manage to down sack though. Lucas stuck in a 9-0. Forced to break as well. Finds a bit of a multiplier to get out of that situation. Regalis with the forecasted SV prop. Okay, is that a prop or a dono or a float? It's like a prop. It's literally like an S prop with a Z float. It's like a prop float. It's an SZ prop float. Does that even work? No, that T-Swim's too greedy. we all know the build. You know, like Z prop with the S float or the other way around. Lucas with the Nutritious opener. Real. Minos again going to be the one keeping more back-to-back start. This does mean Lucas is getting sent a bunch of cleans. In a perfectly good position to defend. Lucas opts not to take multiplier for cleaner shock, but does miss drop afterwards, unfortunately. Manages to get out of that situation really nicely. Lost is clean too, though. Pretty scary. That is not a TSD. Regalis does manage to yank it down though. Finds a convert. Regalis keeping back to back. Never mind. Society. Am I right? Am I right, chat? Ooh, Lucas. Nice convert. That is an 8-1 and not really maintainable though. Oh, we lost that team misdrop. Oh, no. No, not. Okay, yeah. Give up. Oh, you hate to see it. Both players copying each other. Never mind. Regalis does misdrop the T. Lucas with MKO first into second. Regalis with the multiplier for the canceling. Oh, Lucas does get DPC, but misdrops the rest. There goes the opener pressure. And now Brilaris trying to counter spike, and it looks like it's going to work out for him. Brilaris takes it 11-3. Chat, did you know that I have to write this down now? That's like so gamer, you know? I love using gamer as like a positive word. It makes me feel very gamey. Gamer, real. Yeah, I do think Lucas is more of a PC-esque opener style. I mean, I don't know. That's my opener style. All of my openers except TKI can PC, and we're not counting TKI 6 lines. Anyways, Sharkery versus Nyamber-chan after this. I'm gonna ping the respective players. Okay, let me... Nyamber-chan and Flying Diarrhea. Tapper. Boop. Boop. And versus screen. 4 TR difference, so that's a lot in this rank range. Yes, I was right. Flying Diarrhea is in fact number 9. Nyamber-chan at their peak. Though, even if it's 4 TR at the very end of the TR spectrum is a lot of Glico. Let me ask for warm-ups. You have a no? Okay, no warm-up. Here we go. Chat, these players are too cool for me. They're too cool for school. I feel like such a boomer now. All the players are just too cool for me. Real. Opening up with a bit of a pretty explosive opening, though no one quite dead yet. Ooh, Flying Diarrhea. Pretty rough situation, but managing to get down. Nyamber-chan has to break here. Resolving into a more neutral position, Flying Diarrhea with the SSD up back. Scary. Nyamber-chan with the defense. And no, not defense as in not in defenestration, okay? We are not defenestrating anyone here. Even if the garbage being sent does seem like it's being defenestrated, we are not defenestrating anyone here. Most players, well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, can't really build up an insane back-to-back quite yet. Very back and forthy. As I say this though, Flying Diarrhea with the timing in order to build up a bit of a back-to-back, looking for that convert. That is a waste T, but a convert nonetheless. Looking scary, managing to top out Amber Doodle. It might have been an eye misdrop. Either way, it was going to look pretty rough afterwards anyways. I don't know. Classic opener from our resident Meower with SDPC spin. Ooh. The compromise into the down stack as well. Nyamber-chan really bursting out that opener pressure there. Flying Diarrhea keeping up pretty nicely though. Can't quite build up back-to-back. Nyamber-chan gets out of that situation. I don't think Flying Diarrhea had a reasonable way to make back-to-back though, so I wouldn't call it a miskill. I don't know. I'm not the person you should be asking me this sort of thing. And we're doing a bit of a L piece. L. L. That is such an L moment. L. Okay, I'll stop. Me when an L misdrop L. Now we need a W Pentamino to make an appearance. Oh no. The LST Flying Diarrhea taking a significant lead. Oh no. Emerino with the convert. Never mind. That is a taken of a downside. Probably a better decision. Flying Diarrhea. Looking for that up stack, but kind of deliberating on it. Forced to break because of it. But that SESD though sends Nyamber-chan to the top, but they are managing to get out of this situation. Doesn't have the pressure to send Flying Diarrhea, and Flying Diarrhea with the insane multiplier for the kill. No. Kotuki, you wanna win the next 10 games. SMH. Anyways, commentary bias aside. Flying Diarrhea with the big upstack, potentially looking for a convert, cannot, there's no reasonable one. Oh, and the counter spike. That S-prop too greedy. Oh no. Stack, stack, stack. Nyamber-chan with the classic 6-3. Never mind, that's a 5-4 because of the garbage. Dope. Flying Diarrhea keeping it going. Ooh, that really nice TSS resolve after the initial messy. Going to keep it going. Nyamber-chan doing a nice job on defense concurrently. Not concurrently. Ooh, the multiplier. Flying Diarrhea does survive, but forced out of that back-to-back. Flying Diarrhea does not opt to take that many. Nyamber-chan is building up here. Ooh, Yoshihiro for the convert. Manages to preserve the eye. Unfortunately has to DS out of it. Both players now reset back to a more neutralized position. Both players vying for offense. Nyamber-chan expertly converting that into a dono. Ooh, almost killed. Flying Diarrhea has a survival. Really nice and clean board state for Flying Diarrhea in order to live there. Ooh. Nyamber-chan rough position. Does have the survival. Ooh, finds the Yoshihiro convert. All you need is an O piece there. And another convert. Flying Diarrhea does have multiplier to sort of counteract this offensive pressure happening from Nyamber-chan right now, though. That is a lot to send. Flying Diarrhea, all he needs to do is just get down to that clean. Now Flying Diarrhea is the one who has the offensive potential. Looking for a count to 4. Yeah, that's not maintainable, though. Nyamber-chan doesn't really have the way to get Flying Diarrhea out of this. That is a TST tower. Nyamber-chan tanks and cancels. It's going to be enough. TST tower is not going to win the game. Your name is not Wessel. Nyamber-chan with a pretty funky upstack there, but manages to make it work. Very, very nice. Ooh, Flying Diarrhea building up. Scary. Ooh, can't ice spin though. Giving Nyamber Doodle the time to find some pressure, but oh no. Where's the pressure? Where's the pressure? Unfortunately, the pressure was sent to my chiropractor. You see, They broke my spine today, so, yeah, no pressure. Ooh. Yumberdoodle at the top, making it work right now with the countering. Area unable to maintain back-to-back because of it. And now he's looking for a way to make it through. Finds an Odono, okay. What is that float? Amberdoodle, okay. Oh, unfortunate situation. TP's too late. No. SDPC spin. That is some perfect SDPC spin garbage. NGL. Flying area expertly cancels it though. The classic sticksman counter. Ooh, but the counter spike afterwards. Scary. And Rito keeps it going. And Inyamber-chan is on the board. Any Gasho fans? Gasho on these. Anyways. That will never not be funny to me. It has been like over a year and it's still funny. I have a bad sense of humor, chat. That's why they banned me from the humorous conventions. I was deemed unfit for the comedic society, you know? Honestly, I think it's very bad joke-ish, like, NGL. Everdoodle. Rough position. Yeah, no. The mini 4-wide with the eyepiece might drop afterwards. Not gonna be recoverable, unfortunately. Any DT cannoners? MS2ers? What the heck is Flying Diarrhea stack? Okay. I mean, sure, it works out in the end. But it does give time for Amberdoodle to start building up some stuff. Flying Diarrhea, go down. You don't want to be caught off guard here. Finding the multiplier into the Kaidan. Both players very clean. Amber-chan with the tank. Flying Diarrhea cannot spin that T. Ooh, nice. Forecast-esque from Flying Diarrhea. Like, close enough, you know? Amberdoodle in an unfortunate position, but then makes it work with a really nice T-spin spine. Ooh, TSS cancel into quad for Amberdoodle, managing to live out the pressure from Flying Diarrhea, and it looks like Flying Diarrhea, unfortunately, is going to stop that pressure. Nice ice spin to make that into a T-spin, though. A bit of Plonkadoodle-doo. Here it comes. Oh, you need a J-piece for that. Flying Diarrhea makes it work. Into the TSS. Oh, Amberdoodle, that is a rough stack. Cycles just in time. Oh my god, the survival. Oh my days. Okay. This is still livable as long as you just keep it going. Okay, okay. Flying Diarrhea doesn't have back-to-back, and Amber-chan is out. And eating toast. Anime girl style. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Unfortunately. The upstack pressure afterwards. The thing is with going down is that, well, you don't have material anymore. So, you best switch to upstacking as soon as you can. Boop. Missing some plonky openers. Ooh, counter spike from Yamber-chan. Flying Diarrhea deals with it. Adeptly. I don't know. Oh no, not the miss drop. No. No, this is, I don't know, the amount of unfortunate series of events that is happening to my Patuki makes me want to hug Mr. Sharp. Yeah. Ooh, TSC Tower. Okay. I'm looking at that round like colon this straight line that you use for absolute value. That is what I'm looking at, that freaking TSC tower. Like, what the frick? That is perfect DC garbage. Ooh, but I cancel afterwards. Both players making it work. Finder is pretty high up though. Managing to go down. Finn. Oh. It would have been funny if NECA would have done it. It's a totally legitimate Finn. I have no idea if NECA would have done that. Ooh, Flying Darby with the tank. Into the STST, but there's no back wall for it! The green! No. CPC versus triple double opener. I don't know, they're all the same to me. Oh my god, the triple double counter spike though. Holy moly, guacamole, roly poly. That is gonna be another 11-3 for Sharkery. A lot of 11-3s today. Oops, you're not supposed to see this chat. You saw nothing. Ooh. Hypnotism. Ooh. Anyways. Thank you for the raid, Sketchy. I hope your amazing solo Minecraft bingo run went bingo in. The Obama medal meme. Let's go. Everyone's government files? No. Chat, they're gonna take me away any second now. I can feel it. I have one final message for the people. Use fairy cannon. No! I'm joking. I am a horrible choker. I feel so crappy. Oh my god. Why do I have to be reminded of crap? I just said crap twice, thrice. I'm coherent. Next up, we have Brianos versus Kuro. So, boop. Dude, no. Oh, come on. God. When I'm fussing with stream control and I press the wrong button because I'm dumb. Hi, dumb. I'm Hugh. Hi, Hugh. You're not funny, Hugh. And it looks like we are going to see the it's not Evil Cannon Amberdoodle, SMH. We're going to see C3 and 4. Lucas playing Chestress in the other room. Oh my god, Chestress. No, that joke is so old. I hate it so much. The fucking Yee dinosaur. I just swore, I'm sorry. Someone, you were at a bowling alley It's from some school trip, and some idiot kept blasting it in my face, and I hated it so much. And now I find it funny. Anyways. Unfortunately, Kuro, no down stackies today. But it's just a warm up, so it's okay. Anyways, let's get plonking. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Yeah, I guess I'm gay. Chat, I'm gay. Whoop. Oh no, Pilates. There's no. Oh, that's just unfortunate. Oh no, not like this. Twitch emote. Any extended PCO enjoyers? I'm not. No, I'm not continuing that line of thought. Anyways, Pilates was a bit of an oopsie, but nothing that can't be fixed into a coffee. Kuro on the down stack, opting to play it a bit more safe. Finds the count to 4. Looking for another, but a bit too greedy. 1-1. Cool. Oh, we lost getting caught off guard there. That S piece. Not the S piece. I swear to God, just saying S makes me think of freaking Southern S from PPT. Eyelash! I'm sorry, Pilates. Oh no. Clearly, the bad RNG was my fault for saying that. TKI. This is an interesting opener Pilates is using. Very quick TS default, not TSS. I like to see it. Kuro opts for the down stack, sends a smidge of lasagna. Ooh, Kuro keeping the back-to-back up with some 5-4, looking scary. There might have been a misdropped overhang though. Urias is going to be okay for now. Bit of a risky move, but it might pay off. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna... Oh, Kuro. Can cycle through the O-piece, everything's fine. The Striders, they just know how to deal with these sorts of situations, I swear. Finds the convert. Both players building up back-to-back. Lost. T-ways. Break. I need Kuro breaks too, so it's fine. Ooh, Lost is now building up. Really nice back-to-back. Back-to-back going, you wouldn't even need to waste time, which is not a good look at this height on the board. But it does mean Kuro is pretty cheesed up, forced on the down stack for a while. He lost with a delicious 7-2. Unfortunately, can't quite do the LST. Ooh. But the counter. Also, can I just say, the LST needs to be a dance move, okay? Like, the next time I go to a LAN, I better see someone doing the LST on me, or else I will freaking sue the entirety of TTC, because they're the problems for all of this modern stacker generation. You know, actually no one invented the LST. I want to sue TTC right now. Any copywriters? Ooh, throw with a really nice kite on. Just off to play it safe though. This does mean Breloss is kinda a smidge cheese, you know, a sprinkle of Parmesan, a bit of brie. It's okay though, because Breloss goes down. But unfortunately, Kuro cannot keep back-to-back in that situation. Misdrop or misplace or misread or whatever, it's just not gonna be able to continue. But this one is able to continue. Really nice coming out from Kuro right now. Built up the fractal. Breloss is completely clean though. Managing the time to cancel it all though. Let's see our password, that would have canceled anyway. You know, just like. Ooh, Kuro with a really nice LSC style stack going. Ooh, being honest, on the row. You don't want to be out pressured in this scenario, especially when you have all of that clean. Make it work. Oh, it's not gonna work. Kuro, the 2-point lead. And we're hearing the spinning of the T's. T-spin. For real. Whoa. Just gonna opt for that bit of a down sack. Just send Kuro clean though. Kuro now has a nice 7-2 to work with. Oh, the misdrop. I think I ate my words there. Unfortunate. That was not comms curse, by the way, I swear. Kuro unfortunately cannot C-spin that, but still has the TSD ready for canceling anyways. Breloss is building up, has the convert. Nice floats. Does cancel out of it though. And now Kuro can use this clean to try to pressure Breloss, especially after the eye misdrop. Oh no. Ouch. Mr. Shark is on the edge of his sharkiness right now. This is going crazy. Oh my god, PC. I wasn't even looking at what was happening. I'm sorry. Ooh, the GSS from Kuro into the clean 9-0. Make that a 5-4. So we're just gonna opt to continue upstacking. Can't quite upstack out of that one. Breloss is in a bit of a funky situation. Manages to find the DS though. Nice. No one really building up. Kind of a bunch of eyeing each other, I suppose. And now they're both building up. Average Chatrio match. We lost this. He's gonna cancel. Oh no. Should have down Saki'd a bit more there. Unfortunate. Kuro with the classic 5 PPS LST. This is a classic Kuro moment we are seeing. Oh my freaking god. And it's just completely countered. Okay. On to mid game. Unfortunately, Kuro cannot quite build up to that count to 4 without it being too risky. Breloss with the go down. Some nice skims to find a bit of a combo. Kuro is slightly cheesed. A smidge of his lasagna, but nothing they can't deal with. Ooh, Breloss team is shot. It's gonna slow him down a little smidge. Kuro now has actually a good board to convert off of. Ooh, this is scary. It's T-spin, and it's almost death. It's death. Kuro looking for the upset. A massive 5-point lead. That is like half a set right there. Almost half a set at least. I'll see how this pans out though. Still like half a set to go. Fortunate situation. Managed to have the down stack though. Really nice Q. Survival. Keep it going. And Brelois is out. Nice CSS. And they would say not nice OPs because you can't convert because of it. Wah. Girl, in a bit of a situation right now. Yeah, that doesn't clear like that. Oh, managing to get out just as Brelois sends. Are they gonna be able to survive though? Oh, it looks like they are. Unfortunately, Brelois didn't exactly quite have the pressure ready to kill there. Giving time for Kuro to find a way out, and we are back to neutral. To be fair, Brelois is getting cheesed because of Kuro's down stacking at the top, so, you know. Yeah. Nice CST. Brelois with the big upstacks right now. Count to 4 as well. Putting on the pressure. Kuro on the defense. Can they live? Managed to. Brelois does break. Very back and forthy. Brelois is the one to follow the clean now. Sends it right over. Grota though with a bit of a funky. And it's just a combo out of it. Kind of forcing the down stack here. It's not like Brelois has much to send. No crazy back-to-back chains incoming. Brelois gonna go up. That was go down. Speaking of going up, oh my god, Kuro. This is totally tenable and not at all scary. Even finds a T-spin. Oh my god. The speed really pulling Kuro through this situation right now. Really nice skim vision. Oh, the miss holds. Oh, Brelois is gonna take his 3rd point. Back to basics, and by basics I mean opener. You know, the thing you learn at like S-. I mean D+. Excuse me. Players these days. Such opener names. Girl, this is hilariously greedy, and of course it works. That was very gamer of you. Brelois, on the other hand, has a nice convert, but opts to do a bit of a multiplier instead. Kuro sends that multiplier clean right back. Brelois' board is now delicious. Opts the multiplier again. No one's really building up anything crazy. This could change soon. Brelois has the convert. Kuro now completely forced on the down stack. Able to find the parapet. Oh my god. Able to skim out in time, forcing Brelois to break. Front manages to reset their situation and not about to die soon, you know. Very good place to be. Brelois cancels the cheese and builds up that back-to-back, looking for the convert, but it is not there. The pieces did not like Brelois at that moment. Ooh, Kuro fires off, building up this really quick 7-2, and it's going to be enough to kill. All the LST work that Kuro's put in, we see in opener, sometimes it comes through for them in mid-game as well. We're in a bit of an unfortunate situation. The aim cross build, that is so greedy! Oh. Oh my god, that is so illegal. Never punished. Never Oh no, I spoke too soon. I'm so sorry. But I'm so sorry, Cooper. I clearly commentator Chris that I know. Nar. Oh, the PC. Seconds enough to kill extended PCO. This thing was extended. And the way to counter anything extended is to send here and now. And PC spam is probably the #1 way to do that. Be consistent for PPS. Upstack building for the kill. The bombastic opener gonna carry them to match point. At least this isn't another 11-3. Ha ha ha. That's situation for Pilata. There's no downside. I mean, 4 is different from 3, right? Roto takes it, 11-4. Anyways, gamers. Let me write that down real quick. Hello? Excuse me. Hello. Sorry, Triangle, I can't really hear you.
Alright, let's do.
Nah. Oh, Amber. Crow. Okay, chat. Chat. I feel very bad. You know? Oh my god, I have a pain. Edge is streaming. What the? There's a new post in Azure Horizon Discord. The what channel? Symmetry illusion. Stand on the mirror's edge. Oh my god. Why am I like this? No, it's not funny. It's not funny. Ha 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 ha. Edge. Ha ha. The what? The what? The what? I am coherent, I swear. Ask for worm. Up. Looks like we are in fact having a worm. Up. Up in parentheses. You know, it could be a worm down, you know. We do not we do not discriminate against down quirks. Um, you know, like you might say, whoa, but my 2/3 charge up quirk is just cooler. And you know what I say to that? Down quirks have less mass than up quirks. That is what I say to that. Okay. And I think that up quirks, hot take, need to go on a diet. Anyways. I didn't say anything. Isn't it only like minuscule for like quirk pairs? Like top and bottom quirks are like super massive. They're like fat asses, I swear. No. No, I am okay, I'm just losing it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be talking. I'm overweight myself. I'm sorry. Hey, look, it's been a long day. Like, you know, it's a Sunday. That means the sun, therefore long. It's not quite moon day, I mean Monday quite yet, so you know. Yeah, but then with the survival, it's not survivable though. We're having a bit of an... Oh no. DC cannon? Not like this. No, please. Please. Pleading emoji, pleading cat. Please not like this. Please. No. Rip hero. Blech. You're taking the point. Okay, looks like it's 1-1 then, first 10. Just need to wait on a certain Kuro. I hope they didn't, like, have to go or anything. Let me check. Streamed matches. They're always offline. Maybe Tetrio? Let me take a peek. Or I can kick someone who's not in the room. That's so funny. Chat. Chat, it's been a long day. I already said that, but... You know. I mean, Kuro was invisible on Discord for, like, the whole tourney at IRT, so I can't make a judgment call based on that. Give it till 6:50. In the meantime, you know what I can do? Look, it's Super Streamer Lobby 3 happening in like 2 weeks. I mean a week. I can a week, not 2 weeks. I can calculate things correctly. Wait, no, not a week. 2 weeks. I'm so stupid. Yes, in 2 weeks time, next Saturday, at 6 p.m. Eastern, which should be what, 1 p.m. UTC? No, 11 p.m. UTC. I'm not dumb. I swear. um, you too can join in on the epic streamer action where people will be playing a super lobby, which will be standard, modified, and slightly, potentially gimmicked. You know, there's a bunch of assets that I never downloaded. You know, just for fun, while rating. You just go to the SSL thing, assets, I play this public. Okay, now where's the funniest asset I can download? This one. Save image. There, this one is the one asset that's not already on the poster. You know, let me just show. Add image, browse. Look, it's all the things. Chat, look, it's all the things. Whoa. Chat looks so cool as soon as I load it in. Because I'm being a dummy. Look, chat, it's so real. It's so real. It's super jump scare. Super jump scare killed me inside last time, okay? I was not expecting the 10 by 10. So freaking 3 wide, 5 view. Like, do you hate me? The classic beginner mode, normal jump square, and the mode that the only mode I have a chance in, which I never win because I'm bad. Oh, I hear a join sound. Hero. 1-1. Third again. Ready. Well, I'm sure Nyamber-chan is totally ready, even though I haven't gotten any confirmation. Back into the swing of things, it's 1-1. Keep that in mind. Just add an extra point in your head. Ooh, Imperdoodle's quick back-to-back going to threaten Kuro, but Kuro with the countering. Now Nyamber in an unfortunate position, but finds a really nice down stack. Are they going to be able to survive? Making it through? It's fine. It's not fine. 2-1 for Kuro. Striders these days. ISTG. I'm such a zoomer, people. Like, as someone who unironically says OMG, and that's not that bad, but I say LOL IRL. I also say IRL. Look. This is clearly the internet's fault. I have zero fault in this. Nope. Ooh, cool with the counter spike. No, cannot survive. I don't know. Off to a 5 PPS start from 0. Nyamber-chan is going to do the down stacky now. Ooh, I mean, look, it's clearly the name, okay? It's not my fault. It's the name. I'm definitely not the one responsible for Amber Doodle's current name and attachment right now. Nope. Misinformation and lies. Hero with a bit of a situation. Oh, not gonna teach me that? Okay, yeah, that's death then. Two, three. Remember, kids, add 1 to the score because it says first to 10, not 11. Ooh, SDPC spin coming out. Pro forced to break back to back. Has a multiplier. Number expertly goes back down though. Bit of a rough situation. It's fine. Ooh, Crow! The J piece gets caught on the S. Oh, you hate to see it. I love when you when you tank garbage and then like the placement's still doable, but it's different finesse because you're high on the board and you just die anyways. I hate when that happens. Oh no, Kuro, not the misdrop. Oh no. Yeah, bring down the lead, which 4 points to 3. TD, average TD counters by Kuro is forcefully side, but has another. Both players looking to keep back-to-back. Kuro is forced to break, and unfortunately, not a good time. No cancel power for the incoming garbage. Bit of a slight reversal in the opening act here. As we see Nyamberdoodle take the lead, but now with a bit of plonking. Okay. Me and the milk. I swear, guys, I was just getting milk. I don't know, I can't do a good pidge impression. I'm not, never mind. It wasn't pitch, wasn't it like Rhaenyra who did that originally? IRC? I don't know, this is some ancient lore I'm speaking. No modern vessel would know about such texts. Unfortunately, the misshot from Membertron is going to threaten them with a top out, but manages to make it through anyways. Oh my god, the survival. Kuro does break, so there's a chance for we would get out of this. Ooh, but that is a bit of a combo. Nothing that cannot be downstacked though. This Kuro swallow up is a bit too late for it. Now Kuro's the one with all of the cheese. As it was sent right back to them. They're making it through though. Oh. Looking for that counter spike. The mini as well. Ooh, but Amber Doodle's clean now. Kuro, unfortunately, has no way to keep back-to-back, but does have a nice combo. Now both players are clean. Back to a more typical X-Rank style gameplay. Oh, Kuro, no, not the team is dropped. It's going to be fixable, but that does mean Kuro isn't able to build up anything there. I think Nyambertron didn't have anything too threatening at that moment, though. Both players high up. Never goes down first, and it doesn't look like Kuro can go down. Ouchie. 6-3. That is a rough opener misdrop. Staircase coming out from Nyamberdoodle. Staircase. Staircase. Haha, at Nyamber-chan. You are silly. For real. And we built a nice clean counter to the Kuro's PCs, and now using the garbage to counter spike, a classic move. Kuro barely able to get out. Ooh, cannot get to the eyepiece in time. Amber confirms the kill there with the Quink Spiky Wikey. Oh my god. Sound jump scare. I am sorry. My Tetrio does that sometimes. Just like sound jump scares at max volume. Just assume that was part of my voice. Real, not fake. See, bit of tanking from Yamber-chan. Kuro with the classic Quickie LST coming out. Full speed ahead. Forced to break it though for some safety measures. Rough situation. Oh, this drop, but no. Amber Doodle with a significant lead now. She needs 2 more points because it's 9-4 actually. Excuse me. Oh, the back-to-back conversion. Oh my god, that's so delicious. Gordon Ramsay, chef's kiss. Oh, the flavor. It is one that tastes like back. Too back, you know? Any fans of STPC spin? Amber unfortunately does not completely convert there. Doesn't matter, Kuro unfortunately cannot downstack in time. And Yamber-chan takes it, Uwu. 11-4. D. And with that amazing gameplay, gamers. Also another 11-4. First it was 11-3, now it's 11-4. Why do I see like 10 so reels from Amber Doodle in chat? What? Anyways, gamers, it's the time you've all been waiting for. It's Grand Finals. I know. I am at the edge of my seat right now. What? Never mind. I am just a sad sack of sads, okay? I'm kind of... Bro, every time. Why am I like this? I'm not funny. No, I shouldn't. Why did I... I'm not having a mental breakdown on stream. I will not have a mental breakdown on stream. And here is the versus screen. That rhymed. Anyways. I'm ping a certain someone. Oh, sorry here. Nope, I do not see flying diarrhea. Streamed matches at Shark Creek. Oh, they just joined when they sent the ping. I'm sorry. Ask for warm-up. You have a no from Yamber Doodle. And is that a no from Sharky? Okay. Yamber Doodle, please no guillotine. If anything, I should be guillotined. Anyways, Grand Finals. Oh my god. That is like... That's so cool. I can even be like tournament update. Grands, OMG. I sorry, I wasn't looking. But anyways. We have Ditto on the scene right now. Not Ditto anymore. SCPC versus the Spinny variation. Spin, spin, spin. One day. I swear to everything. Ooh, Spike. Finder the TSS for the kill. Unfortunately, TP's a bit too far away from Amber Duel. Do I have any water in my bottle? Oh, I do. That's so gamer. No, there's so much clean. It's kind of gets out spiked there. No. Water. Classic, oh no, Amber Duel. It's fine. There was a classic, TD counter strike coming in from Diarrhea. It's okay, Yabuchan lives these. Real. Wrong time for an O piece. You know what DT should stand for? It should stand for donut time. I want donuts. Area with the combo cancel. That's what CC means, not closed captions or real or carbon copy. Oh my god. Yoshi flying diarrhea, and we're dealing with the pressure quite well for now. Hungary is a bit cheese. Will we be able to convert through all of this? That is the question. Oh, that is a convert to the last cheese garbage hole. Now he's for out of that. Okay, yeah. Those 3 lines of cheese all converted through. This is what it means to be a top player, people. You need the speed, you need the vision. And most importantly in the ball, you need the cat ears. One day, I swear, I'll be up there. TWC Qualifier 2025, here I come. No, not like this. Binary aerial popping off today. Unfortunate. It's okay. The Ambershan is still gaming. Real. So gamer, in fact, right now. And they're building up back-to-back. Real. We're seeing a bit of a 4 residue 4 wide from Flying Diarrhea. Okay. No, that's skim tea. You had to. There's no other way. Oh, gaming happening. Oh, Flying there with the perfect TSS to convert. With the perfect cancel though. Oh, you should have done the TST SMH. Don't listen to me. I'm the thought inside your head. That sound wrong. Anyways. Ooh, counter spiked. Ouchie. As spiky as anti-homeless measures in cities are. Yikes. Both players trying to make him back-to-back, and the Embertron breaks. Flying area breaks as well. On their way down, Flying Diarrhea finds a nice convert, but just off to sound sack out of that cheese instead, not wanting to deal with it. And not really having a back-to-back too important to keep. The Ember Doodles is a bit risky, a bit schmisky, a bit frisky, maybe? Undertale reference? No. Even if there's mistrust at the end, doesn't matter. We're seeing some plonking action happening, and oops, it looks like Sharkery plonked too hard. Flying Diarrhea flew into the toilet. TD counter spiking coming. They were barely getting to that SCSD, sorry, in time. Has the cancel. Oh my god, my voice is echoing if I talk it. Echo. Hey gamers, what's up? It's me. Water bottle you 99. Water bottling. Okay, I should be more serious. SCPC spin. It's fine. Flying Area has a big thing built up. Yamper-chan was ready to tang and fires back. Flying Area now stuck in a bit of a bind, but manages to get out just in time. And both players now more on the defensive side as Flying Area gets to the clean garbage. Now looking to upstack this. And Doodle on their way down. Nice. Ooh, the combo. Almost catch Flying Diarrhea off guard. And Flying Diarrhea managed to get to the pieces in time to fire that combo off. Oh no, and it looks like the misdrop. No. It's gonna be match point for aviating defecation over here. That is not SCPC Flying Diarrhea. Hashtag. Yeah. Unfortunate eye shift moment. It happens to the best of us. Pure 6-3 coming out from Flying Diarrhea. Yes, I see that Z spin Flying Diarrhea. No need to accentuate it. Ooh, Spike. Oh, it's definitely. No. And with that, Flying Diarrhea, or Sharkery for a less crass name, is your Stratosphere 78 champion. GG's. Anyways, gamers, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to our 5 players for playing. And thanks to HN for being HN. Real. OMG, it's Nyamber-chan. Blushy emoji. 10 out of 10 speech. I am an oral narrator. I can take on the president in a speech debate and win. Maybe not, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Anyways, gamers. It appears we have reached an impasse. AKA, who the frick do I raid? Okay, it's Shisos. We are raiding Shisos. slash grade ch e z w h e z 328. Anyways, yeah, go check out Super Streamer Lobby. Yada yada yada. Exclamation point Discord. Whoa. And exclamation point don't wait. It's donate. It's exclamation point donate outdated. Yep. Yep. Okay. You know, while I'm here, I'm gonna go quickly change that. Discord.donate.hummingbird.nest. No. No, I was that it's gonna haunt me for the rest of time. It's going to. Let me. Where is it? Donate.hummingbirdnest.net. Am I gonna get this time before the raid? Edit, donate, group. There. Thank you so much for everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you next week for our usual round of weeklies, Radiant and Strato. Bye!